Media Matters took the time to review dozens of videos from back 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago, publishing their findings under a headline promising to reveal my sordid past. Now, these institutional efforts to silence me and us have continued all the way up to this week. So in fact, less than a day before I was hacked, we received word from YouTube that I had committed a series of alleged violations of their terms of service and also of their ad partnership guidelines, which will now lead to my demonetization and potentially being banished forever from the platform. Now, YouTube's ploy, what we have to understand about big tech, their ploy is to be intentionally vague about their guidelines. They won't tell you. They'll tell you you violated something, but they won't tell you exactly what it was or how that thing violates the guideline, because they want to afford themselves the latitude to demonetize and deplatform you whenever they feel like it. And that's really what's going on here. Of course, they just selected me and they said, well, it's your turn, and we're going to look for a reason. In fact, they did tell us, though, they cited 3. There were a number of violations they claimed. They'd only tell us about 3 of them. All 3 of them, coincidentally, had to do with Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah.
Misgendering her.
I don't know. Just coincidentally, YouTube decided you're not allowed to say anything about Dylan Mulvaney. YouTube has decided that I'm not allowed to use biologically accurate language when discussing Dylan, or presumably any other trans-identified person. And for what it's worth, it does not, for what it's worth, it doesn't seem that other channels are being held to this standard right now. So we were told by sources at YouTube that a decision to target our channel had come from the highest levels of the company. And they're looking for something, a reason to take us out. Now, of course, there is a way out of this jam. You know, the big tech, they're very generous and they'll give you a potential off-ramp. So if I simply respect the preferred pronouns and I stop accurately gendering people, then I can likely continue to do my show on the platform. I can get it remonetized after, a short probationary.
So a couple of weeks ago, one of my most favorite person, Matt Walsh, had his channel demonetized. And he was so angry about that. I just have to say this right. YouTube is not a friend to anyone. Like, I also have issues with YouTube, even though I have a small channel, that some of their policies are really strict. But my point with Matt Walsh is that when something goes wrong, or when something goes wrong with him or with his channel, then it's like they are trying to silence us. The whole story shifted from big tech trying to silence him to big tech trying to silence us. Now, it's not about him anymore. It's about us. So when something happens to him, it's not about him. It's about us. But when he was making negative comments about people he disagrees with, he did that all by himself. We did not participate in it. He made the video. He came out with the title and the content, and he said whatever he wanted to say. And when YouTube said that, bro, we are a company, we have a policy to uphold, and these same policies you have signed or you have accepted them, and now you are breaking our policy, so we have to punish you. Then it became now YouTube trying to silence him. And it's funny, right? It's funny because he said that YouTube never tells you exactly what you did before they demonetize you. But somehow, in his own case, YouTube specifically told him what the problem was. That it was the video he made about Declan Mulvaney that is causing him a lot of trouble. But I would just suggest to Matt Walsh, he works for the Daily Wire, and the Daily Wire also has policies that all of them must uphold. And every company have rules and regulations that people must follow. If you want to be on YouTube, follow their policy. If you don't want, you can always go to other platforms that are more open to the kind of things you would like to talk about. And also, I really do not get Matt Walsh's obsession with Declan. I mean, Matt Walsh can just move on. There are a lot of things he can talk about. But I don't know what is his obsession with her. Maybe it's the clicks, maybe it's the views, maybe the monetization. I am not really sure, because he has kept on calling Declan all kinds of names. He has made Declan his personal pet project. He has decided that Declan won't have peace. Come on, Matt. Come on. Just let it go. Just let it go. And the problem is, he is not complaining about YouTube censorship, which I think is, it's too much. If you ask me personally, I think YouTube censorship is just too much. It's like over here. But we must not forget that YouTube is a private company and they have the right to do whatever they want to do, right? And so goes to Matt Walsh. He also has the right to be on YouTube or not. He can just pull out from YouTube, That's another way. I'm just saying. And also, if this happened, like if YouTube demonetize a channel that belongs to liberals or progressive, or a channel that was against Matt Walsh, Matt Walsh would have been all for it. He would have appreciated YouTube. He would have congratulated them. You remember when Twitter came out with the Twitter files, Elon Musk and Mike Taibbi said they were coming out with the Twitter files, and how conservatives or religious fundamentalists were so happy that Twitter was spilling out all the dark secret of the Biden administration. They were so happy with it. But now that it's against Matt Walsh, now that YouTube said that, no, you've done enough and we cannot allow you to keep on doing what you are doing, Matt Walsh is so angry about it. But you guys out there, what is your take on YouTube censorship? Do you think that YouTube is trying to silence Matt Walsh, or YouTube is just upholding their policies? And also, should Matt Walsh go on air and say the things he says about people? Should the things he says be considered as free speech or hate speech? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of goodwill, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.